Hi learners, welcome. Welcome to Virtual Chemistry. This is Dr. Padmaja Mendu. Please subscribe to my channel and share it to your friends. Today we are going to discuss about a simple trick to write Lewis dot structure very easily. The things that you have to know, you have to remember to know this trigger. First one, you have to know few atoms and their number of bonds. Like hydrogen gives one bond, oxygen gives two bonds, nitrogen gives three bonds, carbon gives four bonds, sulfur gives two or six bonds, and similarly phosphorus will give you three or five bonds. One point you have to remember this. The other one is nearest noble gas element. So nearest noble gas and their atomic numbers. For example, helium, not exactly nearest, previous. Okay, previous noble gas you have to know. Helium, neon, argon, they are atomic numbers. Argon, krypton. Okay, so just remember this thing. And the third point that you have to know is atomic number of all atoms. Atomic numbers. And one more point, if it is a plus charge, should less one electron. One electron. If it is a minus charge, if you have any charged ions, either plus or minus, they are ions. Then if it is plus, you have to less one electron. If it is minus, you have to add one electron. Okay. So these points, please do remember. These are the bonds of various most of the elements that they will ask you in the exam point of view. And you have to do previous atomic, noble gas, inert gas, element atomic number, and as well as atomic number of all the elements. And if there is a charged ion, you have to know if it is plus, you have to less one electron. If it minus, you have to add one electron additionally. Now let us apply this trick. First one, I'm going to discuss about what is a Lewis dot structure for carbon dioxide. Okay. Then what I told you, carbon gives 4 bonds, oxygen gives 2 bonds. That you have to remember. Now, carbon will be a central atom here. And how many bonds it can give you? 2 bonds with 2 oxygens to satisfy. You see now, 4 bonds with carbon, 2 bonds, 2 bonds. Okay, now write the same thing. Take down below and write 2 dots for each bond. Each a line in or 2 electrons. Each line is in 2 electrons. Okay, and that can be indicated with a dot or a star. So these are said to be bonded pairs. Bonded pairs. Okay. In addition to bonded pairs, there is a possibility of having lone pairs as well. Now let us see carbon. How many lone pairs will be there on the carbon? Is there any lone pair? No. The reason is, you see carbon atomic number 6. Okay. The previous noble gas element is helium. Okay. Atomic number 2. So 6 minus 2 is equal to 4 electrons. Okay. All 4 electrons. See 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 electrons are already we wrote. So no need to write. Next, oxygen. Oxygen atomic number is 8. And previous noble gas element is helium, atomic number 2. So that is 8 minus 2 is equal to 6 electrons must be there on the oxygen atom. But how many electrons we wrote? Only 2 electrons. Every time we need to write electrons as pairs. So remaining 2 pairs you have to write. Now you just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 electrons on oxygen. Similarly, here also you need to write 2 more electron pairs. So these electron pairs are said to be lone pairs. These are called lone pairs that you can easily determine. What I did here, simply I took the atomic number of carbon and I subtracted from atomic number of previous unit gas element, that is helium. So 6 minus 2 I did that, I got 4. So 4 electrons must be there surrounded with carbon. Already it has 4 electrons. So no, it has no other lone pairs. Next, for oxygen, there are 8 atomic number 8 and helium atomic number 2. So 8 minus 2 is 6 electrons. So only 2 electrons are there in bonded pair, and the rest of the 4 electrons will be in the form of 2 pairs. Okay, this is said to be the dotted or the Lewis dot structure. Okay, next, one more example. Second example, water. What is a Lewis dot structure for water? As I said, first take the elements. Oxygen gives 2 bonds, hydrogen gives 1 bond, central atom is oxygen. Central atom here is oxygen. So write first oxygen at the center and it will give 2 bonds. Okay, 2 bonds you write. Now remove this bond and write dotted structure like this. Oxygen, 2 electrons, H, H. Now let's see oxygen atom first. Atomic number 8. Previous noble gas is helium, atomic number 2. So 8 minus 2 is equal to 6 electrons. So this is the counting of valence electrons for oxygen atom. So 6 electrons means only see 1, 2 electrons only we wrote. What about the remaining 4 electrons? Did not write single electrons. They will be in the form of pair. So 2 pairs will be there. But hydrogen has only 1 electron, so for that no need to count anything. It has no previous noble gas. So this is the dotted Lewis dot structure of water. Similarly, if I take ammonia, how can I write Lewis dot structure for ammonia? Here nitrogen will give 3 bonds and hydrogen gives 1 bond. So write 1 with each hydrogen. Now write the same thing in the form of dotted line structure. So these are bonded pairs. 3 bonded pairs of electrons we have. Now calculate hydrogen will give only 1 electron. It has only 1 electron, so no need to calculate for hydrogen, doesn't have any lone pairs. Let us see for nitrogen. Nitrogen atomic number is 7 and nearest one is helium. Helium atomic number 2. So what are the valence electrons here? 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. Already see count 1, 2, 3 electrons are involved in bond formation. So 5 minus 3. So how many electrons are left on nitrogen? 2 electrons. So we should write it as the lone pair. This is a lone pair. One lone pair will be there on nitrogen. And these are bonded pairs. These are bonded pairs. So let us discuss one more example here. What is the Lewis dot structure of sulfuric acid? How can you write the Lewis dot structure for sulfuric acid? Here again the same thing. You can write here central atom is sulfur. So take the sulfur and sulfur is surrounded with, sulfur gives either 2 or 6 bonds. You see here 4 I wrote initially. I wrote 4 oxygens and 2 oxygens with hydrogens because hydrogen will give you a single bond and rest of the 2 should be double bond to satisfy 6 bonds. So this is the structure of sulfuric acid. Now let us see Lewis dot structure. So remove bonds and write 2 electrons for each bond. 2 electron pairs. Bonded electron pairs here. 2 bonded electron pairs here. 1 bonded electron pair with oxygen and 1 pair with hydrogen. Similarly, 1 pair with oxygen and another pair with hydrogen. These are all bonded pairs. These are all bonded pair of electrons. Now let's see for sulfur. Hydrogen is only 1 electron, so no need to calculate whether it has lone pairs or not. Now let us see for sulfur and oxygen. For sulfur, it's a valence electron. So the nearest atom is same thing. Nearest is near. Sulfur atomic number is 16 and nearest noble gas is neon. Neon atomic number is 10. So valence electrons is equal to 16 minus 10. That equals 6 electrons. But sulfur, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So its 6 electrons has been involved in bond formation. So it has no lone pair amine. Now let us see the second one, that is oxygen. Oxygen atomic number 8. Nearest noble gas helium atomic number 2. So valence electrons equal to 8 minus 2, that equal to 6 electrons. So each oxygen should have 6 electrons. You see only 2 electrons are here. So remaining 2 will be 2 lone pairs. Here also we have 2 electrons. Remaining 2 will be 2 lone pairs. And here also you see only 2 electrons. Remaining 2 will be 2 lone pairs. 1, 2 electrons involved here. Remaining are lone pairs. This is the Lewis dot structure of sulfuric acid. In this way, for any molecule, you can write Lewis dot structure. Only thing you have to remember is, as I said in the previous case, with the first 3 points you have to remember. These points you have to remember. Number of bonds of each atom. Few simple atoms only you can easily remember. Next is nearest noble gas atomic number you have to remember. And if it is plus charge, you should add electron. Minus charge means you have to remove the electron. So hope you understood this concept, and definitely it will help you to write the structure of molecules in the exam. Very important topic. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and share to your friends.